Sheikh Anta Diop is considered to be one of the most and greatest scholars to emerge in the African world in the 20th century. He left us a book behind, and it's called Civilization or Barbarism. Now, I find this really significant because to let history and some people tell it, we are apes, monkeys, don't have any history or anything. But you had to steal our history, African history, in order to make your history. Now, this man, which nobody called a genius, he used the disciplines of linguistics, cultural and physical anthropology, history, chemistry, and physics that his research required so he can forge toward proving something that had already happened, and that was the civilizations of Africa and how they started mostly everything that you would think Europeans told you that they're responsible for. They had to get it from Africans. And I'm not going to go into it too much, but throughout his book, he talks about leaving a historical legacy that will inspire future historians and researchers who seek the truth about the role of Africa in world history. Now ask yourself a question. Even though black folks don't want to go to Africa, all white folks are running over there. Because why? First of all, you always want to go back home, even though some of us who look like me hate Africa. But the ones that don't look like us love Africa, and they're trying to take all the minerals and the land that they can because they realize the importance of the motherland. Now, I would like to say that he and other Africans gave his life trying to bring truth to the world. And because of people like him, and even some of young African presidents, the civilizations of people who talked about how great they were, well, the lies that they told are falling like dominoes. White dots on black foundations, as it has always been. You see, the lies and the warfare, shifting narratives and religion, conditioning, leading you to assimilation. But see, security comes from unity rather than protection. Why would you have to have somebody come from the United States all the way to Africa and sell you protection? Unless they're trying to pay you off from not destroying them. But there was a young man, president, who said to a general from the United States, "I have already given my life to my people." Reminds me of something Malcolm X said. You have to live every day like you're dead already. And so many of our heroes died trying to make our plight a little bit better. But we often want to assimilate with people who don't care anything about us. Ibrahim Traore is teaching people about leadership. And it means serving something greater than oneself instead of something less than yourself. A lie. We serve people who we should be disciplining and teaching, who took artifacts and knowledge from us to become the great civilization that they have become. And they go around the world acting like bullies. And sometimes the most important word for a bully is no. You have to live like you did already so that people won't have anything to hold over your head when it comes time to make a decision, especially an important decision. You have to believe in something greater than oneself and that it already exists in you. Stop looking up at the sky, fool. It's in you already. We look everywhere for help and for the guidance we need except inside. Because you have everything you need. How do you think the trickster fooled you in the first place? By making you think you were less than who you truly are. Let me tell you something. Self-determination will take you a long way. Because when you have faith in your own self, you don't need it from somebody else. You see, the African mind don't need a middleman. And we don't need religion a lot of times because the spirit of the Creator is already within you. So why don't you start looking inside yourself? Look in the mirror. Do some work inside first instead of looking up and down and all around for somebody to help you. Now, I believe in something greater than myself, but I don't believe in somebody that looked just like me being greater than me when I was told from the beginning that the Spirit of God lives inside me. If He didn't give a piece of His Spirit to us, let the Spirit, your breath, let it leave you and see where you're at. Now, the comment I have already given my life to my people suggests that this man is not a selfish man. He holds something greater, a people greater than himself. The true power comes from sacrifice rather than accumulation. The bully is who we make him out to be. No power other than that what we give him is what he's, and that fear is the only thing that he has over you. I've already been tested, degraded, forged by the fire, and came out new and not found lacking, but with a renewed spirit of self-determination. And don't let me forget that brilliant African mind. There are more geniuses that are African than any other. They won't tell you that. Tell you one thing, truth spoken with courage can accomplish what armies could not. A new world order built on respect, mutual respect, not world domination. Let me tell you something, service to others, because right now we have a lot of people serving themselves. The ancestors are watching.